I knock on the door, the foster mom opens the door and said, what did this fat piece of shit do now? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all understand what just happened right there? What did this fat piece of shit do now? And so when I go in the house and she's ranking him, she's like, oh, he's this and he's dirty and he's sitting there with his head down. And now the lady has a daughter in the house and the daughter's talking to him a certain way. Like, move out the way. And they disrespect. Then I started thinking, I said, wow, do you understand why he's talking? I'm not justifying his behavior, but you see what he's doing? Everything he's getting there, the mental abuse, he's taking it back out on his teachers. He's taking it back out on everybody around him because he doesn't know how to deflect it, right? So when I go back to the school, and I talk to the principal and everybody, this is what's going on in his life. You know what they said? Oh, I didn't know. That's a problem. They didn't know. Nobody bothered to figure out what was going on in their lives because a lot of young people walk around talking about, yo, you don't know me. They real when they say that. When you ever see a young person get mad, like, you don't know me. They don't. Right? Boom. That's one story. Now I'm going to fast forward real quick with G. G's one of my favorite kids right now. He's 24 years old. He's doing his thing. Right? He's working. He's a family man. He's also back at school again, finishing out college, doing his thing. And later on, I might bring him by if he might want to share a story with you guys. Second story, right? Or you got to be nice to people in this community. But people so ignorant, people so rude out here, they don't know how to say hi. So we don't say hi back to them because they're a social service agency, right? So I'm going to make up another name. I'm going to call this lady, I'm going to call her Sophie, right? 40-something years old, right? Tattoo on her neck, right? Big earrings. She walks around sucking her teeth, right? She walks into the organization. She walks into this building, and she starts arguing with the receptionist, right? I peeped that, right? And then she goes up to meet her caseworker, social worker, and this is the older lady, and she's arguing with them. And now, when she leaves, I hear them talking bad about her, like, yo, she's so ghetto, or she's this, and she's that. And I'm wondering, they're supposed to serve her, they argue with her, now they talking about her, right? But then I knew her from the neighborhood, but I didn't know her like that. So one day I talked to somebody in the neighborhood, what is her story? You know what they told me? Well, you didn't know about her? She got raped by her father from the ages of 11 to 13. Her mother knew about it, never did anything about it. So someone called up and got the father removed from the house. She never received counseling or therapy for that. So what happened to this young girl was she took to the streets. She didn't know what a healthy relationship was. So she started doing self-medication, getting high to forget about the pain. She started being in unhealthy relationships, letting herself go to other people and different men taking advantage of her. So now you got people judging her, calling her thoughts, calling her this, calling her that, but nobody knew her story. So when I went back to this organization and I said, this is Sophie's story, right? You know what they said to me? Oh, he didn't know. Y'all hear them? Y'all see the theme? Okay, they're like, people don't know, right? This is real deep. So now, these people's like, well, how about Miss Rodriguez, right? I said, what about Miss Rodriguez? This old lady's so mean. She's mean, we try to be nice to her. I said, all right, well, what day does she come in? She comes on these days. Watch how she acts. So one morning I came in, and Miss Rodriguez walking in, and oh, little old lady, so I opened the door for her. Good morning, Miss Rodriguez. She said, They're like, see, I told you, why you trying to be nice to people? I said, I got this. Next day, good morning, Miss Rodriguez. Opened the door, she's like, Everybody's like, I don't know why you trying. Third day, good morning, Miss Rodriguez. Hi. Yo, I got a hi there, right? But if you fast forward later on, right? She's one of my best volunteers. She's always hugging people. And you know what her story was? She was in an abusive relationship, a domestic violence type of thing, for 30-something years. Her husband finally died. What happens is when you caught up in that type of relationship, you're not allowed to talk to people. She was supposed to put her head down. Her husband had her on lockdown. But everybody would think that lady is mean, but nobody knew her story, right? People say, I didn't know. I'm gonna give you one more, and that's it.